Welcome to Matters Financial and Geopolitical from a Frontier. I hope the week's going well. Let me start with my smart investor team. Stephen Kimani, who's the producer, and Stephen worked with me an eternity ago at Money Matters when we were at Nation, and Audi, who's the director, and then there are others, but I couldn't get everybody in the photograph. And we do this every evening at 8 p.m. until 9. And please dial in and watch us. We're on free-to-air and awaiting a DSTV slot and hopefully a live streaming as well. Macro thoughts. This has got everybody excited. The US and China are drawing closer to a final trade agreement with the latest headlines, and Simple Trends, whose charts are really worth following, says, do you believe these headlines? But clearly it was a catalyst, an impulse for a risk-on move in the markets, and we'll come to that momentarily. You remember yesterday I responded to Tracy Alloway, who was asking if there was what explained the Bitcoin surge, and I said we've got to look at the correlation between Bitcoin and avocado. And have a look at this, where you clearly see avocado prices are clearly tracking Bitcoin. Bitcoin was last at 4,953. It turns out that there was a $100 million order, algorithmic order spread across major exchanges, Coinbase, Kraken, and Bitstamp. There's been a single order that has been algorithmically managed across these three venues of around 20,000 Bitcoin. If you look at the volumes in each of those three exchanges, they were in concert, synchronized units of volume around 7,000 Bitcoin in an hour. As Bitcoin surged, there were 6 million trades over an hour, 3 to 4 times the usual amount, with orders concentrated on Asian-based exchanges. You trigger other order books to play catch-up, and that creates a buying frenzy. As I said yesterday morning, I said, we need to urgently investigate the correlation between Bitcoin. Yesterday morning it traded as high as $5,089. And avocados. America would run out of avocados in 3 weeks if President Trump shut down the US-Mexico border. Mexico has avocado prices jumped 34%, the most in a decade. Mexican avocados make up 75 to 80% of US consumption. Biggest one-day gain since April 13, 2009. And then Mir this morning said, Ali Khan, look, avocados are correlated with cryptos. The surge in crypto prices was a buy signal in avocado. And he was referencing a piece I wrote about the crypto avocado millennial economy. I said today on Twitter, cryptos and avocados intersect in the millennial economy, where folks trade cryptos whilst quaffing avocados. 22nd of January last year, I wrote about the millennials with their avocado eating and cryptocurrency trading ways are just as likely to be African as they are European or American. And then 8th of January last year, when I was writing about this crypto avocado millennial economy, I said the zeitgeist of a time is its defining spirit or its mood. Capturing the zeitgeist of the now is not an easy thing because we are living in a dizzyingly fluid moment. Paul Virilio said, wealth is the hidden side of speed, and speed the hidden side of wealth, and he is not wrong. Look at this exponential price move that we've witnessed in these two seemingly uncorrelated assets. And I see it as a little bit like Malcolm Gladwell described. Ideas and products and messages and behaviors spread like viruses do. Millennials discovered the virtues of avocado. The behavior spread like a virus, and boom, prices skyrocketed. The avocado price surge is an example of the new 21st century millennial economy, but there are many other examples. If you are playing this game, constantly sift the signal from the noise, be prepared to pivot on a dime, and be studying the behavior of the millennial crowd. And on that note, this is probably the best avocado I've ever tasted, grown in the Mara at the Fairmont in their organic garden.